Messi, Messi, Messi. Lionel Messi, what a performance against LAFC. Inter Miami. Score three unanswered goals after being down 0-2 on aggregate, which would have pushed them to the semifinals of the CONCACAF Champions. And Messi and Inter Miami win this game 3-2, and what a performance from the best in the world, the best there is, and the best there'll ever be. Hit the like button and comment. Messi, Messi, GOAT. Lionel Messi has broken the record with the most goal contributions in football history. 1,240, man. What a freak when he has nothing else to prove to anybody. He doesn't even have to be competing anymore. He's already completed football by winning the World Cup. That was the only thing that he was missing. And here it is. Messi against Lloris in the 2018. 2 goals in Wembley versus Tottenham. In 2022, in the World Cup final, against France, 2 goals against him. And Messi, 2025, last night at the Chase Stadium, 2 goals. Messi is your daddy. And in what a weekend, what a week for Barcelona fans. Hit the like button if you're a Barcelona fan, because what a week. First, Real Madrid loses to Valencia, right? And then Real Madrid loses to Arsenal 3-0. And then Barcelona wins 4-0. And the king, Lionel Messi, putting this team on his back, a mediocre team. Inter Miami, don't matter how you slice it, it is a mediocre team. Puts it on his back. The king, 9.6 rating, 2 goals, 1 assist, and the heir, Lamine Yamal, 8.6, and should have 3 assists on this game against Borussia Dortmund. I don't even know what else to say, man. Barcelona, let's take a look at Lionel Messi's goal. What an incredible banger. Like, he just first touch with the right and then bangs it in the back of the net. Oh my God, man. Like, what a performance. All 3 goals, Messi was involved. Incredible performance, even though referees in this game were horrendous. Inter Miami against win and tie, man, against the whole world, against the referees, against LAFC. LAFC is a very good team. I am going to tell you, LAFC is a much, much better team than Inter Miami. Inter Miami, man for man, I don't know how Lionel Messi can do this. I'm just going to be dead honest with you. In the first half, they started again bad on defense, and they concede a goal when they need to go out and win it. They concede at the 9th minute. Can you believe most of this game, basically Inter Miami was down 2-0 but needed 3 goals. They needed 3 goals to be able to advance, because the goals away are, kind of like a double, kind of like how the Champions League used to be. So, like, since Inter Miami did not score in LA, because LAFC scored in LA, so that counts as like a 1.5. So let's say if Inter Miami scores 2, that means the aggregate is 2-2, and LAFC advances because of that goal they got at the beginning of this game, and they're still not concentrated. They're still giving up so many opportunities to LAFC that they missed. And this team, I'm just gonna be dead honest with you. Like, how can Messi win with this team is beyond me. Like, Redondo, like, he had an 8.2. Like, what? He gave up after Inter Miami came back with a 3-1 victory. He gave up the last play of the game to Buwanga. And Buwanga misses I guess I should say Ustari saves it as as not Inigo as Emi Martinez did in the World Cup. He literally pulled the Emi Martinez at the World Cup by stopping Buwanga in a one-on-one situation that Redondo gave to Buwanga, because he basically in the middle of the field he just gave the ball back to the opponent. Man, I'm just like, it's utter ridiculous. I don't like Redondo. I don't like Toto Avilés. I don't like El Chelo Huelga making so many mistakes. All the things that Delgado and Buwanga did against El Chelo Huelga. It was just insane, man. Like, I don't know how Messi can win with this team, but here they are into the semi-finals. What an incredible performance, because this was not done yet. The referees try to rob Inter Miami once again. And remember, in the first leg, I was at the stadium when when the kid Ordaz from El Salvador. I am from El Salvador, okay, and I am being dead honest with you guys. That was a red card in the very first leg against that was against Busquets. I can't remember who that was. I think it was actually Allen, and he that was basically a red card. And the kid that should have been sent off in the first half scores a banger in the second half, and actually LAFC takes on the first leg 1-0. That's a robbery right there. That should have been a red card in anywhere in the world. And then what happens in the next game? Messi puts in a beautiful pass to Luis Suarez, and they use the wrong frame. The player that was actually, it was I think it was Palencia. He was like further down, and they actually use long for the frame, that I guess long and Suarez was a little bit in front of him, but Palencia was actually letting Luis Suarez onside. That was an onside goal. The Inter Miami, that was the 3-1 victory for Inter Miami at the 75th minute or something like that, and they disallowed a legitimate goal for Inter Miami. They tried to leave Inter Miami dead in the water, dead to the dust, and no matter what they were gonna do that night, Lionel Andres Messi, the best player in the world, was there. And what happened in a weird way, right? Because Lionel Messi, after scoring that banger I just showed you, which was the 1-1, then puts in a beautiful pass, a beautiful cross that, I guess Redondo gets a touch on it, but I didn't see a touch on it. I think that was a Messi goal all the way through and through, and I guess not. So I thought he was involved in all three goals, and that was the 2-1 that gave before the end, the end of the first half, Miami hope, because they had literally, I know that was at the 61st minute, so that gave Miami hope with like 30 minutes to score another goal. That was a huge goal, and Miami was lucky to get that. And then right before the end, after they disallowed that goal for Suarez, they had that opportunity where in the cross, there was a cross from I think it was a corner kick actually, and somehow, some way, Marlon get just a bun-headed play, man. Like, I don't know what he was doing, but he touched the ball with his arm. It was a clear penalty kick, and the referee still not gave a clear cut penalty kick when he was right there in front of him. He did not call it, and then Bar had to make it right, and the Bar called, and they went to look at it, and it was a clear penalty. And who was there, ladies and gentlemen? Who was there to take that penalty? Let's take a look at it real quick. And then it was Lionel Messi against Lloris. Once again, he stared him in the eye. Like, he literally stared Lloris in the eye like he did at the World Cup when he scored 2 penalty kicks against him. What an incredible game. I watched this Inter Miami team here in LA at the BMO Stadium, and they look super slow, super sloppy, making a ton of mistakes. And this performance was so much better this performance was, I think having Allende did make a big difference for this game. I think, Segovia actually didn't ghost it like he ghosted in LA. And I think those are kind of like the major things. I did not like what I saw from Redondo. I didn't like so much Welgut. And I think Suarez is just relying on Messi giving him the ball, give him an amazing passes so that he can score. Other than that, he can't run a lick. But hey, Inter Miami into the semifinals. What an incredible performance by the GOAT. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. If you want me to keep talking Messi, let me know and I'll keep making more videos about Inter Miami. I'll catch you guys on the next one.